Hi, this is Chris of Creations by Chris. Right now I have several pieces of fabric that I plan to make a dress. I've been thinking about this for a little bit. Now that I have all the fabric pieces that I need, I will now be putting together or making a dress from these pieces, and as I go through the process I will continue to do some video of it as well.
Okay, here's a navy blue piece of fabric and it has white embroidery flowers. Then there's a pink piece of fabric, about 2 yards of it, and it's silk. And then there's a solid navy blue mesh material. It's about 3 yards of that fabric. And then there's also the silver ribbon fabric that I'm going to use for the sleeve area as well. And it's embroidered, and it's also navy blue, silver, and gold.
Hi, this is Chris of Creations by Chris, and this is a dress that I just completed. This was fabric I purchased a couple of years back, but didn't quite have enough of it to do a dress out of it. It wasn't until recently that I found this net fabric that I thought would work perfect with it. This fabric is embroidered, the upper part of the fabric, while the lower part of the fabric, where you see the floral applications, they had to be purchased overseas, and
sewed these onto the mesh fabric on the bottom with the sewing machine, and I also sewed this on the sleeves as well. Now for a look at the trim around the neck.
The trim around the neck in front of the dress was purchased here locally, and it was added on in 2 separate pieces. As you notice here that the sleeves also has the same trim that's around the neck, as well as the trim that's on the bottom of the sleeve is the same trim that's on the bottom of the dress as well. And as we move closer into the sleeve, you also see here the embroidered applique on the sleeve. And these appliques, the larger ones, had to be sewn on separately. And there's also sheer fabric on the sleeves, and it's the same sheer fabric that's on the lower part of the dress. It's the sheer mesh material. The lower part of the dress has pink fabric, which is actually silk, and these were strips that I've cut on the bias and added on to the bottom of the dress as piping. Appliques that are attached to the lower part of the dress actually sewn on. I wasn't able to find them here, so I had to order them online.
Now these appliques can cost you anywhere from $10 to $15 each. If you can find them in a fabric store, they're a little difficult to locate. Now before we look at the entire dress, let's look at some of the accessories. Now this is a silver belt, and the buckle has rhinestones. And what's nice about this belt is that it's reversible and it can be shown gold also. And now we're looking here at the shoes. The toe area of the shoes is beaded with white pearls, and it also has silver and gold pearls as well. Now here's a look at the entire dress. It's navy blue and white. I decided to add a little pink as a little accent to kind of break up the navy blue in the dress. And another thing about the appliques, sometimes you can purchase lace fabric and you can cut your own appliques out, as long as the lace is a heavy enough weight where you can make your own applique, and that can work as well, because then that way you can purchase the lace in half a yard or so, and whatever's left over you can use it for another project. Okay, here are some still pics of the dress. I'm wearing a dress here at one of my conventions.
I really like this combination of the blue along with the pink, and I hope you like it too. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
This is Creations by Chris, a YouTube channel.